Hey, it's Todd with Graves Golf. Welcome to another incredibly windy day here in Oklahoma. It is springtime, so we're going to run into a ton of wind, but that's why we have a lot of good players here, because we learn how to play in this stuff. Today, I want to discuss with you something that I rarely talk about, which is planing the face and how we leverage a golf club. Welcome to the channel. So there's no better feeling knowing that when you wake up in the morning to go play golf, so that you're going to play well. There's no better feeling of hitting good golf shots down the fairway. So my mission today is to help as many people as possible wake up every day feeling good that they're going to go out there and play great because of the single plane swing. Hey, before I get going, don't forget, subscribe, click the bell icon, and give me a thumbs up. For those of you who are loving the single plane content, I want to talk about something that I don't discuss that much, which I call planing the face, which is how the club face actually works through the swing motion. Part of the reason I don't talk about it that much is because it's part of having a good grip, how you put your hands on the club. But let's go through it. Let's talk about when I'm practicing, how I feel, and I'm going to use that word when I talk about it, how I feel the face planes. Now, let's talk about the single plane. Now, as you know, I'm setting up at the address position where the club is setting up on the same plane, same shaft position as I'll be at impact, right? So we kind of understand the single plane. But here's the question is what is happening to the club face throughout this motion? And I'll go through the lead hand grip position. So I'm going to actually take my glove off just so you can kind of see where I'm placing the hand. But if you place the hand on the club correctly, I'm going to fix my mic real quick. I can't get a camera crew to actually help with the mic at all. They can't seem to get this wire. It's just one wire right there. Okay. All right, I got it. All right, watch the lead hand. So when I place the lead hand on the club, you'll notice I call this a neutral position. I like a longer thumb. When the thumb's a little bit longer, it creates a gap here, which has the club in the heel pad of my hand. See that? Heel pad of the hand. But it also, because of that, underneath the radius bone, it's not too weak, not too strong, creates a little gap here, and the back of my hand is now lined up with the leading edge of the club. So it's a neutral lead hand, and what it's doing, it's placing the center of mass of this shaft, the way this shaft leverages, in a position where it can be supported. Now that's important to me because you're going to be pulling on this club to produce speed. But I want you to notice what's happening to the face. Notice the face is now what I call planing. It's matching up with this pull of the arm in the shaft position. That would be a closed face. That would be an open face, obviously. That is a planed face. That's the balance of the club. So when I set up here and I go to hit a shot, as I'm taking the club back and as my hand hinges up, you're going to notice that it places that face and the hand in a position where I can pull on a club face. Look at the club face now. It's planed with this hand. And now as it comes down, what does it do? It's able to square up when my lead arm gets back into alignment. You see how the grip position, it has everything to do with that face plane. When I hit shots, so getting the grip correct is very important. Getting the face plane is important, and that allows me to square the club and hit the ball, really straight like that, even on a windy day like today. Now, here's one of the things about face plane that I find so important. And this is kind of like if you don't get it correct. A lot of people, and this is going to make a lot of sense to you guys who are what I call really working on your swing and really trying to have good technique, is that your release of a golf club, and we've talked about release, when you release a golf club, it's a function of how you're actually holding the club face relationship. And let me give you an example. If you have a grip that has a closed face, which is closed to the plane, you're going to have to release the club this way, which of course I don't recommend. I think that's a manipulation. If you have a weak grip and the face is open, now you're going to flip early. How many of you guys flip it early? So my point is that if you're going to release the club correctly, right? The club face will plane on this side. You've got to have it planed on this side. So to me, face plane starts at the address. It works its way through the swing. Face plane here, impact here, face plane there. And that's what produces really high quality straight shots. And that's an important part of great ball striking. Hey, thanks for joining me today on the channel. Go work on your face plane. Check it out. You got to check it out on video and make sure you're on a single plane and the club face is working good too. Thanks for joining me. Thumbs up, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.